Gunslinger Girl is a manga by Yu Aida. It first premiered on May 21, 2002 in the monthly shonen manga magazine Denki. The chapters were also published in 15 tankobon volumes by ASCII Media Works. Set in modern Italy, the series focuses on young cybernetic girls and their adult male handlers who use them as assassins under the directions of a government organization. The manga series is licensed for an English-language release in North America by Seven Seas Entertainment. A 13-episode anime adaptation produced by Madhouse aired in Japan on Fuji Television from October 9, 2003, to February 19, 2004. A sequel titled Gunslinger Girl Il Teatrino and created by Artland premiered in Japan on Tokyo MX TV on January 8, 2008. It spanned 13 episodes, concluding on April 1, 2008. 2 additional episodes were released on DVD in Japan on October 24, 2008. The sequel is licensed for release by Funimation. Plot. Set in Italy, Gunslinger Girl follows the exploits of the Social Welfare Agency, ostensibly a charitable institution sponsored by the Italian government. While the agency professes to aid the rehabilitation of the physically injured, it is actually a military organization specializing in counterintelligence and counterterrorism. It is composed of 2 independent branches, Public Safety, its Surveillance and Intelligence Gathering Division, and Special Ops, the Anti-Terrorist Division. Special Ops is itself divided into Sections 1 and 2, the latter of which employs young girls who have experienced traumatic and near-death experiences fitted with cybernetic implants as agents. The implants, which consist of synthesized muscles and carbon fiber frames, result in heightened strength and reflexes as well as high resilience to damage and pain. Each girl is paired with an adult male trainer, or handler, and together they are referred to as a fratello, Euro-Italian for sibling. The handler is responsible for the training, welfare and field performance of his charge, and is free to use whatever methods he considers suitable. While these methods vary according to the handler, a common part of each girl's regimen is brainwashing called conditioning, which produces a deadly assassin with unquestioning loyalty to her handler but, if used excessively, also limits her lifespan. Each fratello exhibits a unique dynamic. Most of the handlers have police or military backgrounds and were recruited directly into Section 2. Most also chose their own cyborgs from a list of candidates, though some appear to have been assigned a cyborg. The Social Welfare Agency primarily concerns itself with dealing with the Padania Republic faction, an organization seeking an independent northern Italy through acts of terrorism and bribery. Media. Manga. Gunslinger Girl, written and illustrated by Yu Aida, first premiered in Japan on May 21, 2002 in the monthly Denki magazine and completed with the 2012 September issue. The chapters are also being published in collected volumes by ASCII Media Works, with the first volume released on November 27, 2002. The series was collected and published in 15 volumes in Japan. When ADV Manga was formed in 2003, the Gunslinger Girl manga series was one of the first titles the new branch of ADV Films licensed for an English-language release in North America. The first volume was released on November 18, 2003, with the next 2 volumes not released until 2005. At the 2005 Anime Next convention, ADV representative David L. Williams said the slow schedule was due to ADV Manga feeling that they had rushed into the manga market in a period when it was too saturated with new manga titles. After the 3rd volume was released that year, the series went on a 2-year hiatus. Release of the series resumed in July 2007 with the publication of the 4th volume, and 6 volumes were released as of April 2008. On April 8, 2010, manga publisher Seven Seas Entertainment announced that it has licensed Gunslinger Girl and will be re-released, with a new translation and an omnibus format. Anime. Gunslinger Girl was adapted into a 13-episode anime series based on the first 2 volumes of the manga. It was directed by Morio Azuka and produced by Madhouse, Bandai Visual, Marvelous Entertainment and Fuji Television, with music by Toshihiko Sahashi. The song The Light Before We Land by Scottish indie rock band The Delgados was used as the opening theme. The series premiered in Japan on Fuji Television from October 8, 2003, to February 19, 2004. The series also aired in Japan on the satellite television network Animax, which later aired the series on its networks worldwide, including its English-language networks in Southeast Asia and South Asia. Gunslinger Girl was later aired in the United States on the Independent Film Channel in January 2007. In late 2004, Funimation Entertainment licensed the rights to release the first season of Gunslinger Girl across North America via a 3-volume DVD series, releasing the last volume on September 6, 2005. On September 19, 2006, Funimation released the complete Gunslinger Girl series in a 3-DVD box set, with another version released on December 11, 2007. Funimation's release of the first season is also available for download on iTunes, PlayStation Store, and Xbox Live Marketplace. A second season of the series, entitled Gunslinger Girl Il Teatrino, was officially announced in the October issue of Denki Dero. It premiered on Tokyo MX TV on January 7, 2008, and ran for 13 additional episodes until its conclusion on March 31, 2008. The second season was criticized for its lackluster animation, but earned praise for its more focused storyline. This second season was animated by Artland and featured a new staff, with Gunslinger Girl creator Yu Aida being fully involved as the project's chief writer and supervisor. Funimation has also licensed the second season and is currently streaming subtitled episodes on its website as well as on VO, promising a Region 1 retail release in 2009. 2 additional episodes were released on DVD in Japan on October 24, 2008. The sequel is licensed for English-language release in Australia and New Zealand by Madman Entertainment and in North America by Funimation Entertainment. The second season made its North American television debut on October 19, 2011 on the Funimation channel. Gunslinger Girl also made a brief appearance on Netflix in Canada but was removed. Video games. A set of video games have also been produced for the PlayStation 2, released only in Japan. These take the form of rail shooters in which the player controls one of the girls on her missions. The series is composed of 3 volumes. There is an additional rogue Fratello in these games, who go by the names Ernest and Pierre. Ernest and Pierre do not appear in the manga or anime, nor are they ever mentioned. Pierre's preferred weapons were the Desert Eagle .50AE and M16A1 with M203 grenade launcher. On December 21, 2005, an image album for Gunslinger Girl called Pika Felicita was released by Marvelous Entertainment. It contains various songs for each of the girls, as well as an instrumental for Pinocchio, extra songs by Josepha, and 2 other instrumentals. Revo of Sound Horizon wrote all the music and lyrics for the album. The cover art was drawn by Yu Aida. Reception. Jonathan Clements and Helen McCarthy feel the trauma suffered by the girls allows Gunslinger Girl to show them as submissive blank slates in the style of kibitz, feeling that while some handlers treated them like objects, those that tried to befriend them used methods that were like the seduction of damaged goods in less mainstream works such as the Lolita anime. The manga was awarded by the 16th Japan Media Arts Festival Awards Excellence Prize for Manga. http www.animenewsnetwork.com 2012-12-13/Otomo Combustible Anime Short wins Media Arts Award. References. Further reading, Byman, Erin H. Gunslinger Girl Volume 1. AIMA French 6, 14. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Chapman, Hope. Gunslinger Girl, Il Teatrino Blurry. Anime News Network. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Chapman, Hope. Gunslinger Girl Blurry, Season 1 inch. Anime News Network. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Ellingwood, Holly. Gunslinger Girl Complete Series, The Viridian Collection DVD Box Set. Active Anime. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Errors, Sakura. Gunslinger Girl Omnibus Collection 1 inch. Mania. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Johnston, Chris. Gunslinger Girl Volume 2 inches. New Type USA 4, pages 167. ISSN 1541-4817. CS1 Maintenance, Extra Text, Martin, Theron. Gunslinger Girl DVD 1 inch. Anime News Network. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Scholes, Sandra. Gunslinger Girl 2 Teatro no Complete Series. Active Anime. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Tonzot, Tom. Anime Review, Gunslinger Girl. The Escapist. Retrieved January 20, 2012. Tonzot, Tom. Anime Review, Gunslinger Girl, Il Teatrino. The Escapist. Retrieved January 20, 2012. External links, Gunslinger Girl at ASCII Media Works, Gunslinger Girl Il Teatrino Anime at Tokyo MX, Gunslinger Girl Anime at Funimation, Gunslinger, Il Teatrino Anime at Funimation, Gunslinger Girl at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia, Gunslinger Girl at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia, Gunslinger Girl, Il Teatrino at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia, Gunslinger Girl, Il Teatrino at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.